Hi there, welcome to my channel. Today I have an unboxing slash mini review, I kind of already opened it, of my 2016 January Birchbox. Here you go, you see it. It's a pink and green, or pink and orange and like cool design, and on it says 2016, the year of blank, and inside of it came a bunch of stickers that you could fill in the blank on the front of the box with. I opted to go with risks, as I'm taking a risk with getting this YouTube channel up and going and all of that, so I decided that'd be cool. But ambition would also be another option for me, because I am going to graduate from college soon. So there you go. So we have our card, as we always get, and then it comes in its beautiful pink paper, as always. So we'll jump in. There are two items in this I have not tested out yet, and when they get to them, you'll understand why. So we'll do that. Let's see. We know you've got big plans for 2016. Our priority, making sure you're equipped with all of the right products and beauty know-how for all of the endeavors. It's as easy as 1, get started with the samples in this box. 2, learn how to use them by going to birchbox.com. And 3, follow Birchbox on Instagram and Facebook for beauty tutorials, product reviews, and more. Here's to a beautiful new year. Okay, kind of cool. Now, this was, the other option this month was, you could have gotten the curated box, which was the Korean beauty box. And I reviewed that already. I ended up getting both this month, because I purchased the other one separately. So, I ended up reviewing that and unboxing that, so if you want to take a look, I will have a link in the description box and probably in one of the as an iCard thing at the top, so go take a look at that if you're curious. So if not, then yeah, whatever. Okay, so the first thing up is this Biorepublic Skincare Green Tea Detox Purifying Sheet Mask. It says it's an antioxidant-rich mask that helps clear skin and minimize imperfections. Full size is $14.50. I have not tested this yet because I only got one, and sheet masks are a one-time use. So later on, if you go to my blog, fieldbymakeup.com, I will actually have a review of this, a written review. It's just I can't review it before I do it and show it to you guys at the same time. So there's that. I'm excited for this. I like sheet masks. I like the one I got in the Korean beauty box, so hopefully that one's just as good. Moving on. Alright, so then we got from Cargo a Swimmables Shadow Stick in the shade Scuba. And this is the trio. You get 3 of these for $22. This looks like it's a full-size stick. Like, this is not a tiny sample by any means. So it's really nice. It's the shade Scuba, which is a nice deep purple, just like that. It is quite creamy. It goes on very easily. It does blend, but after a bit it will set and it becomes waterproof, and it claims to be crease-proof. I haven't had any creasing with it when I tested it, but you know, if you have oily lids, that might be a different story. So you can keep that in mind when you use these. Alright, so, but yeah, it takes a bit for it to set, so you've got wiggle room to blend it out if you want. It says it can also double as an eyeliner pencil. I think it's a wee bit chubby for that, but if you wanted to go in your waterline, you could probably do that, and since these are waterproof, it would be a good place to put it. So there you go, have that. Really liking this idea. I love shadow sticks. If you missed, my last review was on a shadow stick from Maybelline, so it's really cool, and I think this will go really pretty with that for a look, so really pumped up about that. Alright, next up we have Derma E Hydrating Serum with hyaluronic acid. The full size retails for $29.50. The size of this sample is, oh wow, they didn't even write that as a decimal, 0.25 fluid ounces. It's written as a quarter, like 1/4, like why? Okay, anyways, it says this ultra hydrating formula absorbs deep into the skin for a smoother, younger looking complexion. I tried this on this morning. I'm filming this afternoon, and throughout the morning time it did soak in, and it did make things feel more hydrated and great. So It works. It's a natural skincare. I don't know what's in it. That's kind of worrying, but whatever. When you turn it, it is a serum. It is very liquidy, so be very careful. Don't just do one finger and get a little pump. It's gonna move. But it's a turn, and then it twists. And I think this is a really, really good size sample for a serum. So, since you don't really need a lot, this works out well. So, I reviewed this in the Korean box. My sample choice this month, I picked the TONYMOLY Delight Tony Tint, and then I picked up this Korean box, not remembering that it's kind of in both. So my full review is in the Korean box review, but this is the TONYMOLY Tint in red. If you don't feel like going over there to look at a swatch. Oh, the one I got this time is not the greatest. Okay, anyways, it's like this. It's a nice red. It smells like cherries. I quite enjoy it. The problem I had is that it doesn't tint evenly on the skin, and you might realize that, like, as it clings to dry patches or settles into fine lines, it's really not the greatest tint. But if you want to do an ombre lip, it's really good for that. So I suggest it for that. And it does stain, like lip stain, so it doesn't come off easily. As you can tell, I'm trying to wipe it off and I can't get it off. Okay, next up we have the Whish Coconut Milk CC Body Cream. Full size is $38. It says this fast absorbing formula will hydrate and even your skin tone to a shimmery bear-it-all perfection. So this stuff smells like coconuts. Like overwhelmingly, sickeningly coconut, not like in a pina colada way. So it comes out like this. Pretty nice thick. You rub it in. I don't know how well this is going to show. And it absorbs into the skin really fast. But I don't know if you guys can see. But now I shimmer like a Twilight vampire. The hydration's not... it's obviously not a body lotion. But it's not quite... it's really not that hydrating. It leaves kind of a film. It's doable, but you shine. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this. This is really bad. Like, my hand is like holographic duochrome now because of it. So, am I going to put this all over my body? Probably not. I will look and see if it should be safe for the skin on the face, so I might use it underneath as a highlighter. Claims it's paraben-free, DAE and TEA free, petrochemical free, sulfate free. It's free of a lot of stuff. It's not tested on animals, so if you're into that. It says bronze, shimmer, and shine. So it is kind of bronzing and instant bronze while correcting skin imperfections. This is so shiny. I'm gonna put it underneath some foundation and see what happens. But it's not bad. It's just not great. Oh well. The full size price is $38. I would not buy that. Of everything in here so far, depending on how the sheet mask goes, I probably may consider repurchasing that. I will probably look into getting the trio for the shadow sticks because I just like shadow sticks. So, like that. The serum, I'm going to see how it goes for a few more days. Initial reactions are nice. I don't necessarily think I'll spend the $30 on it, but we'll see. We'll see. Now, as a bonus, they said something. They added me gave me a sample of some shampoo. The full size of this shampoo is $40, and this is the Kerastase Bain Force Architecte shampoo. It reconstructs brittle, very damaged hair and split ends. Okay, we're gonna talk about this. First of all, my hair is not brittle. It's actually quite soft. Even though I did put dry shampoo in it today. Quite soft. It's not very damaged. Yes, I do color as obvious. Like, this isn't even me. I can't even go, yeah, this is my natural color. You can tell I color my hair, but I don't do it myself. I do it at the salon, and I don't do it often, and I am very good at keeping up on my hair afterwards to make sure it stays healthy after intense coloring. I don't bleach. I don't have to. I've only had to bleach my hair once to get this color going. After that point, since I get the same colors except near my roots, It's easy to just put the color on top of the color, so there's no bleaching, so it doesn't damage my hair as much. Adding darker colors to your hair is better because of that. With the exception of, when I do add new colors, I add them right where my regrowth is, and my regrowth is naturally blonde. So I do that. So this says it's, and also for split ends. I do have some split ends. You know how I deal with that? When I go and get my hair colored, I have my stylist trim them. It actually helps your hair be healthier overall if you just go in for normal trims and not just try and fix it like this. So I am not going to try this out. I'm usually down for trying anything out. My hair is fairly resilient, but I read some reviews on this because I was kind of curious. I will try stuff that restores hair just because I do, damage it with coloring, but I don't heat dry it or anything, so. And a lot of people said that if you have dyed hair, to stay away from this because it strips the hair color right out. I don't want to do that. And I didn't want to, take it with a grain of salt, but then I look in the ingredients, and the second ingredient is sodium lauryl sulfate. If you do not know what that is, it dries and strips skin, hair, everything. It's not good in your, it's really not good in your skincare if you have dry skin because it will dry and strip all the oils. It's not good in your hair care if you have dyes because it will take the dye out and it will strip it. And yes, I know I need to get it redone because my roots are obviously showing. But I'm still keeping the color, and I'm not going to take that risk with this. And it's got a lot of sulfates in it. Like, this is really heavily sulfate. Like, I'm not trying to say sulfates are bad, but they're not good for hair with color. So if you've got colored hair, stay away from them. You should already know that. But yeah, that's the second ingredient, and then like the fourth ingredient's another sulfate. It's a twist on the sodium. It's like another sodium lauryl sulfate. I count, like, right off the bat, I can see like 10 ingredients in this that have sulfate in it. This is not, I'm not putting this in my hair. Sorry guys. So you have that. I might pass this on to somebody else that, do I know anybody that doesn't dye their hair? No, I don't actually. So I might take this and actually donate this to the women's shelter in my town. And I want to talk about that. If you get samples and you get Birchbox and you get Ipsy and you get Glossy Box or whatever they are, and you get samples and they're ones that you know right off the get-go, looking at them, that you're not going to use, see if your local women's shelter will take them, because they don't usually get to have items like this. So you could just pack them all up in a box and send it down to them, and they would probably appreciate this. They generally don't like makeup samples, but hair care and skincare they usually are on top of. So that's what I'm going to do with this, I think. So there you have it. So we have shiny, shimmering, splendid. Not really splendid, but yeah, you get it. So everything so far looks promising. I much appreciate this box over the box I got last month. Last month's box I was very unhappy about, just because everything was just bad. This is better than that. So I'll say that much for sure. Alright, so there is my unboxing / review. It's a quick take review. Full reviews, including the review on the sheet mask and a more in-depth review of the serum, will be up on my blog this weekend. This will go up today. Well, it's today if you're watching this. Anyways, check out my blog this weekend with the in-depth reviews. I'm hoping to have it up on Friday or Saturday. So that's when that will be up. So that means it gives me a chance to actually test everything a little bit better. But first impressions are pretty much this. So yeah, you have that. If you wish to join Birchbox, it is $10 a month. And I did not get this. I did not get this sent to me for free. I paid for it. I paid for a year's subscription at a time, and I get a box. Birchbox is great. You get every time you get a box, you get to review 5 items, and those 5 items you review turn into essentially $5 to spend in the Birchbox shop. And you can spend it on anything in the shop you'd like. No limitations. If you wish to join and you want to get a free, for this month, I believe the deal is you get a free beauty blender. You can click my affiliate link down below in the description box. I will get a beauty blender in return, but I will not actually be using that beauty blender. If you do sign up and I do manage to get a beauty blender out of it, I will be saving it for a giveaway for my blog. So if you want to join and give it a test, you can do that. That's awesome. Thanks. I will probably also get 50 points, which is $5 to spend. I'm not sure about this month. I do know I get a beauty blender, and you get a beauty blender, and it's the new purple one. So if you're into that, go for that. I won't use it because I can't use dyes, so I'll use my white one, but you do you. And yeah, check back every month because I will always have my Birchbox up for review like this. If you want to see me pick up a couple other boxes, leave it in the comment box below. With tax time coming up, that's usually when I start to, do my, okay, I'm going to get this subscription for a year and give it a go, or I'll get it for 6 months, or I'll get it for 3 months and see how I like it. I will not do Ipsy. I have done Ipsy in the past and I just don't like it. So, but if you've had other boxes in mind and you want to see me review them, let me know in the comment box below. I do have Scentbird, but I won't have a review this month due to finances. I had to pass on my Scentbird because my paycheck didn't line up where it worked for me this month, but I will have that next month along with everything else. So yeah, if you want to see more content like this and keep up on my thoughts on Birchbox, give this a thumbs up. Thumbs up is nice. You can also leave a comment and you can hit the subscription button because that's nice and free and awesome. If you want to follow me on social media, you can. I have a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and that's all Fueled by Makeup. And you can also check out my blog, fueledbymakeup.com. Again, that's where the full review of everything will be. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this and I hope you have a wonderful day.